Yo, what is going on, guys? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly what I did to lose 15 kilos in just 12 weeks without doing endless amounts of cardio, without starving myself, and without going on restrictive diets. By the end of this video, I'm going to make sure that you know how to lose the weight and keep it off while still eating the foods that you enjoy, still going out with friends, and without having a restrictive lifestyle. I tried all of the fat loss diets from people off of Instagram and YouTube giving out all of this advice. I tried starving myself, restricting myself from my favorite foods, and doing endless amounts of cardio. The scale just didn't move. Then I got a coach and he took a whole different approach. The different approach worked because it was simple, sustainable, and doesn't require as much effort as these restrictive diets. In other words, it doesn't require you to eat foods that you don't enjoy in order to achieve the results. And if your main goal is weight loss, you don't even have to step foot inside of a gym if you don't want to. It does help, but it doesn't need to be done in order to shred those kilos off. That's why I coach this way, because I was the big guy that just couldn't seem to lose the weight. That's why I coach in this unique way to make ends meet, to get the results that you want and keep the weight off for good. And look, you've probably been thinking it's impossible to lose 15 kilos in just 12 weeks without doing a restrictive diet and without being in the gym. I don't blame you. That's what most people think, including me when I first got into fitness. Just before I jump into the value, I want to assure you that this works and the results will blow your mind. So this is me. This is a 15 kilo difference in just 12 weeks. All right, let's get into exactly how I did this. All right, this is how I've lost 15 kilos in just 12 weeks and I've managed to keep it off ever since. One tip would be to take notes, watch till the end, and most importantly, take action. You can watch through this whole video and get the value and not take any action. Complete waste of time. I don't want that for you. If you take action on what I'm saying throughout this video, you will lose weight. If you do the principles in this video, it will legitimately be impossible for you not to lose the weight, keep it off, and achieve the body of your dreams. To give you guys some backstory and let you know a little bit about me, this is me 1 year into training. I thought I was making decent progress, doing all of the fat loss diets out there, but really I was getting nowhere. After being sick and tired of not achieving the results I knew I could, I decided to invest into an online coach. It was a massive step for me because I've never done anything like that online before. I got the coach and within 12 weeks, I lost 15 kilos and got a physique that I'm actually proud of. Once I achieved this physique, my confidence went through the roof. Going from being unhappy, low energy levels, and zero confidence to now, oh man, it's a night and day difference. It's legitimately one of the best feelings ever, knowing that you put in the effort and nobody can take that away. The difference between my mindset from point A to point B is crazy too. The way I carried myself affected every area of my life. It's worth every bit of effort that I put in, but it all starts with day one, making that change. So that's my story. Now let's get into the main 3 pillars that helped me lose the weight. The first pillar is nutrition. You need to be eating your favorite foods because if you don't, you just won't be able to stick to it long term. It cannot be restrictive because your willpower won't last and you'll just end up binging. You also need to be in a calorie deficit. If you want to know how to be in a calorie deficit, go to caloriecalculator.net, put in your body stats, and use the number it gave you. If you want to know how to track your calories, go to the App Store, download MyFitnessPal, and implement your foods into that app. The second pillar is accountability. Without accountability, it is 10 times harder. You can keep yourself accountable to a certain point, but then you'll fall off. If you have someone there keeping you accountable, it makes it way easier. Imagine if you had someone at the end of every day you had to show up to show that you're keeping on track. It would make it 10 times easier. The third pillar is training. You need a plan that is suited to your body, lifestyle, and schedule. You need to be doing exercises that you enjoy, otherwise you won't be able to stick to it long term. Don't forget, you don't actually need to be training in the gym to lose weight. So they're the basic principles I used. Now let's get into exactly the step-by-step system that I used. The first 2 habits that I started with was weighing myself every morning and doing a daily step goal. The reason why we do morning weigh-ins is to get an insight on how your body reacts to the program and certain foods. If you think about it, it's also a form of accountability. Imagine you're going to go over your calories one day, but you have to weigh in the next morning. The chances of you actually going over your calorie goal are substantially lower. You don't like doing all of this boring cardio, right? That's the reason why I implement a daily step goal. It's a form of cardio that brings your total daily energy expenditure up, how many calories you burn, without having to do all of this endless cardio. So it replaces that cardio and it's way more sustainable, making the process easier. So it replaces that cardio and makes it super sustainable, making it easier to stick to long term. After doing that for 1 week, really solidifying those habits, then I'll have a look at my diet and make slight adjustments. Creating a calorie deficit and sticking to it will make you lose weight. Start with a small calorie deficit, 200 to 300. If you go too far, you can completely destroy your metabolism. The way I make it sustainable is still by eating my favorite foods, but sticking them in a calorie deficit. If you're wanting to retain or gain muscle mass, you want to go into the gym with a program fully tailored to your body. Training twice a week and building it up from there depending on your lifestyle. Trying to get better and progressively overload every session to get that aesthetic physique. When your weight plateaus, don't be worried, it's inevitable. Adjust your daily step goals to a higher amount or bring your calories slightly lower. That will make you continue to lose body fat until you get that physique that you've always been wanting. When you get to somewhere where you're happy, then you want to bring your calories up 100 to 200 calories every week, bring your metabolism back up, not actually gaining any body fat. And that's it. That's the process that helped me lose 15 kilos in just 12 weeks. If you're interested in this video and maybe need help losing weight, go to my Instagram link in description and send me a DM on what you need help with. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. God bless.